name is Adebisi Oje. I graduated from the State University of New York at Potsdam with a degree in computer science and math in 2012. And since then, I have been working as an application developer at Barclays. I am the founder and the CEO of Africode.
And hi, I am Alexander Sado. I am from Edo State. I grew up in Benin City and moved over to New York to go to college at Columbia University for electrical engineering. I currently work as a software developer at ABCOJ or at Goldman Sachs, and I am the president of Africode.
Jump 3 times, I'm serious. Jump, wake up, all of you. Jump 3 times, okay? Jump 3 times. 1, oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. Right down. So I'm going to tell you something. Are you listening? This is human being, right? What you want to do is go around the class and fill out this paper. So there are different questions, and somebody here, everybody here was the same question. can call me Adebisi, I don't usually mind. But if you want to be polite, you can say me in front of me. Alex, come. And
Yeah.
Alex is the president of Africode.
Hi. Nice to meet you guys.
And my name is Adebisi. I'm the CEO. So over the next 1 week, you guys are going to be introduced to computer programming. How many of you guys have coded before? I want to see your hand. Okay, perfect. So at the end of this program, you will confidently say, I can code. Okay? So what is Africode? Anybody? So your parents dragged you here, but it was by force for you to come. So you guys don't know what Africode. So can somebody guess what Africode is? By the way, the more you participate, the closer you are to getting this iPad. So start opening your mouth.
I can remove that chair.
What is Africode? Who said that? What did you say? What's Africode?
Want to connect
Yeah?
to your system.
So the aim of Africode. No, I mean she's smart. That's what she's cheating. It doesn't matter. That's smart. It's inspiring Africans to code. So the idea of what do you guys think coding is, by the way, before I even start talking? What's coding? What do you guys think coding is? So what do you say? Rack your brain. So it's very hard. It sounds very hard, right? What's coding?
Creating programs.
Creating programs. Okay. What's coding? Somebody? Tunde? Huh?
Coding is the process of writing these instructions, compare instructions to carry out a specific program.
This guy is going to meet this iPad. So, over the, what's it?
I'm not one.
So over the, yes, it's part of the so you have competition. Over the next couple of days, you guys will be introduced to coding in a very fun way. So I'm not going to make it hard like Joey said, I'm going to make it very fun. So today you guys will create mobile applications and you guys can actually install them on your phone and you will do it by yourself. So when you go home, you can tell your daddy, I can now create mobile applications. And during the week, you will build robots. So it sounds very easy, but you actually build every piece of a robot and then you program the robots to do what I tell you to do. Okay? Are you guys listening? So give me examples of programs. Yeah? Microsoft Word, just one example, yeah? Microsoft Excel, yeah? No more Microsoft. Microsoft, and give me examples of other programs. You can talk about your phone, things on your phone, eh? Coral Draw, Play Store. Okay, Play Store, AutoCAD, Twitter. So that's enough. Those are examples of programs. Right? So here I have Microsoft, I have PayPal, I have Google, and all these things. These are all examples of programs. Okay, so what is computer programming now? What is computer programming? He said it just now, I don't want you to say. What's computer programming?
Giving instructions to make programs.
So giving instructions. So I want two people to I need people to what's the word? I want to use people as examples. So I want you to volunteer yourselves. So 2 people, raise up your hand. 1 and Shemilore, come up here. So let me describe computer programming to you in a very, very easy way. Come on. So stay here. Computer. Shemilore. So what computer programming really is you're going to give instructions to a computer. The computer will interpret those instructions and do the instructions that you want it to do. Do you understand? Is that confusing? So you're the computer programmer. So we need 2 people. We need the computer programmer, which is all of you here. So all of you are now computer programmers. And we need a computer, which is what you have in front of you. Get it, people. I need it. Okay. So I want you to write what you want to do. Just write something that you want to dance or something. Just write 2 things that want you to do. So he just wrote down something. You write down a set of instructions and give it to her. She's a computer. She's going to interpret it. Maybe you can read it. So what does it say? Don't say it out. Just read it. Do what it says. Okay, next one. That's computer programming. You wrote down instructions. You give it to the computer. The computer interprets it and then does what it says. Tells it. Does everybody understand what I just said? So somebody needs to explain. Someone should explain what I just said. What's computer programming? Yes, Michael? Okay. Right. Does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense to everybody? So it's a series of instructions you give to a computer to accomplish a task. There's going to be a quiz at the end of this iPad. So, right, you guys have this. Yeah? You have a question? Your bag? Who has a spare bag? Anybody? Declare. Are your boots in your bag? Did you get one at home? We'll figure that out. Okay. If you have questions, just don't be shy, interrupt me and I will explain to you. The idea is I don't want any of you guys to leave here confused. I want everybody to understand what I'm teaching. Do you understand? So give me examples of computer programming languages that you've heard about. What? QBasic, okay. Yeah? Java, uh-huh. C++, uh-huh. C, she's a T. There's no programming language called she's a T. Uh-huh. She's C-sharp, uh-huh. Python. So these are examples of languages. So it's kind of like speaking Hausa. Like think of the computer programming world as the world on its own. You go to a Hausa man and he doesn't understand any other language. You have to speak Hausa for him before you can buy something for him. Abi? You go to an Igbo man, you have to speak Igbo to him before you can buy anything from him. So you have to speak specific languages to do some specific tasks. Do you understand what I mean? I don't want to confuse you guys with that. But these are examples of computer programming language. You have Perl, Python, assembly language, Java. I hope you guys are writing these things down because there's going to be a quiz and there's an iPad at the end of it. So these are examples of what computer programming languages look like. So for Java, systems are out of print, high. What that does is that it prints out high. Now, for this program, you guys are not going to be doing hardcore computer programming because I will scare you guys and you guys will want to be scared. But we're going to do it in a very fun way, using like puzzles, and you guys are still going to be able to achieve the same things that people that have 10-year degrees are achieving. Do you understand? Well, these are examples of like so Java systems that are out of print. JavaScript, you say alert, and then you put it in brackets and you say hi, and that will print out hi to the screen. But don't get bogged down all this. So this is an example of code written in Java. I don't want you guys to get confused, but that's, yeah, this is just an example. Okay, so how do you write a program? Anybody? How do you write a program? What do you use to write a program? Yeah, my answer is going to be good. So don't try and copy it. How do you write a program? What do you use? Let me start. What do you use to write a program? Yeah?
Code.
You write code. What do you use to write code? A computer, okay? Uh-huh. What? Semi-English, you understand. Okay. What do you use to write code is my question. Okay.
Languages the computer understands.
Languages the computer understands. So what I was going for is you use something called like a text editor. Like you use an editor. So when you want to write your paper, when you want to write a paper, you use Microsoft Word. That's an editor, right? So you have to have that paper. You know how what's your name again? Sorry. Adiola. You know how Adiola wrote on a paper and then gave it to Shemilore? That paper is an editor. Do you understand? Let me write it. Okay. So we need two things. Can you guys remember for computer programming? What do we need? Two things. We need two things. Yes.
Text editor.
What?
Text editor.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We need a text editor.
Let us know if you can see from the back, yeah?
Can you see?
Not really.
Not really. I'm trying to see that. So we need this. Can you see this now?
Yes.
Yeah? So this is the text editor. Okay, what else do we need? I described something here. What else do we need?
A programmer.
We need a programmer. Okay, what else do we need on this side? And so what is this link between the programmer and the computer called? What do you give the programmer? So what do you give the computer, sorry? Does everybody understand this concept? And so when the computer reads instructions, the computer will do what? Interpret. Someone said interpret. So the computer will interpret the instructions. The instructions. And then we'll do what you said to do. That is computer programming in its most basic form. If you're going to school, no matter how complicated they try to make it, if you understand this basic, things will be so much easier for you. Do you understand? Okay. So you don't understand this, right? So now, computer programming or coding is basically just instructions on your text editor. So this is your text editor. Or basically that thing that, God, I'm so bad with it. What's your name again? Yeah? Yeah? I can't hear you. Adiola. What Adiola was saying, right? What Adiola gave her was a text editor. So this is a text editor. Let's call it Z for now. And this is where your instructions live. Okay? And that's what we call coding. Whatever you write on here is called coding. So Adiola has written the first code today. He wrote two things. He told her to sit down and he told her to jump. That is coding in its simplest form. Understand? Yeah. Everybody? So how do we write code? Before we even start writing code sometimes, it's very complicated. We have to write something called pseudocode, which is kind of like fake code, right? It's kind of like the steps before you start coding. You have to understand what coding is before you start writing it. So,
First of all, we'll go with an example that people are used to.
So you guys are used to? So you guys are going to code right now?
Talking about computers. You guys will.
So open up your books. I want to see. Tear out a paper, everybody. Open up your books and tear out a paper. You're about to write code now. Get ready. Don't be scared. You can do it today. Okay. So we're going to bake an Africode cake right now. Can you guys bake cake? Do you guys know how to bake cake? Okay, let me just give you a very simple example before we continue. Are you listening? So, I have a very funny example. 2 days ago, right, my brother was claiming that he could make akara. Right, so he was having a conversation with my mom and saying, oh, I can make akara. And she was like, no, you can't make akara. She said, I can make akara. How do you make akara? So he went on Google, to Google a recipe, right? And then they said step 1, put the beans in water. Step 2, shift the beans or whatever you do. Step 3, blend it with pepper. Step 4, blah, blah, blah. And then he was actually able to make akara because he went on Google and he found a recipe that gave him step 1, step 2, step 3, and he followed that step. Now what he was looking at, the recipe, is basically coding, right? It's basically a pseudocode or instructions that they've given to him that he has been able to interpret, and then he created something out of it. Does everybody understand? So right now, you're going to create an Africode cake, right? You're going to write the steps to create an Africode cake. And this is what I want you guys to do. You write step 1. So imagine you have all the ingredients you need. You have flour, strawberry, sand, anything you need, right? Step 1, put flour in water. You don't need to know how to bake a cake. Just form something up. So you write step 1, put flour in water. Step 2, add yeast. Step 3, put it in the oven. Step 4, your Africode cake is over. Do you guys understand? Yes? So bake a cake. Start. Step 1, blah blah blah.
Who knows how to bake cake here before? Are you
Yes,
sure? Somebody at the back knows how to make cake for. Are you serious?
Yeah. So I want to say, I want you guys
Alright.
to come up with something very creative, because this is going to be our Africode cake. This is our first ever Africode cake, so you better be sweet. Because we're actually going
You know how
to
to make you know how to bake cake. You better write good instructions. I want to see how you design your own cake. Let me spell this out.
Ben? Are you helping him? Yeah. Are you guys coding? Are you guys done? Yes? No? No? You're done. Just- Yes? No? Yes? No? Are we done?
Yes.
Okay, if you are done, raise up your hand. So you're not done, basically.
I don't know what.
Stand up, come to the front of the class. Okay, so you have to shout. Can you hear it? So everybody must hear it. The person at the back must hear it.
Separate dry ingredients from liquid ingredients.
Okay,
Mix them separately.
okay.
Combine both mixtures.
So we stop. I want to say step 1, blah, blah, blah. So it makes you more organized. Okay, so start again.
Step 1, separate dry ingredients from liquid ingredients.
Okay,
Step 2, mix them separately. Step 3, combine both mixtures.
okay.
Step 4, add water to cake. Step 5, fill cake batter and cover. Step 6, bake application.
Finish. She just finished coding right now. So if she was to give me this instruction, as a computer, I'll read it and be like, okay, separate this, make separately, and I'll just do exactly what she said to do, and I would have baked an Africode cake. Do you understand? So somebody else come and share, thank you. Somebody else come and share your Africode cake. Esther, come up here. Where's your Africode cake? Come and share, come and share. I want to hear. Ife, you're next.
Yes.
You baked the cake. Jamola, you're next. Yeah.
Step 1.
This is your instruction. Oh, wow. Yeah, keep going.
Step 1. Mix butter and sugar. Step 2. Break egg in different bowl and mix very well till it's fluffy. Step 3. Add egg to the mixture of the butter and sugar. Step 4. Mix properly. Step 5. Sieve flour and add to the mixture. Step 6. Add baking powder, flavor and preservative. Step 7. Mix the mixture very well. Step 8. Put butter in the pan. Step 9. Pour butter.
And you don't bring it out. You bring it out. Okay, thank you very much, Esther. Michael, come and share your hand. So men can cook too. So let me see what Michael makes. Okay? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. Mike, you have to talk.
Step 1. Get all the ingredients and baking materials.
Okay.
Step 2. Add flour in a bowl and crack some eggs.
Okay.
Step 3. Add yeast and water.
Okay.
Step 4. Mix the flour. Step 5. Add coloring. Step 6. Add baking powder.
Okay.
Step 7. Put the cake mixture in the oven.
Okay.
Step 8. Set the timer.
Okay.
Step 9. Now have to prepared.
Your application.
Will that cake be sweet?
No, I know this is your cake.
It might be sweet, but I don't know how to bake cake myself. Okay.
So the idea of coding, like you just did, is you just started with one step, and then you keep going till you finish at the end. So you start somewhere, separate the mixtures or whatever, and then you end at bring it out of the oven with different steps in between. You have to understand this concept before you start to touch any code at all. Do you understand? You always have to be very organized and know what you want to do. So if I want to bake a cake, what do I need for the cake? After you get what you need for the cake, how do I bake the cake? Step 1, blah. Step 2, blah. Step 3, Africode cake has been made. You're finished coding. And then you give that to a what? You give that to what? A what? And the computer will do what? After the computer interprets it, he will do what you said.
That's a very important part.
That is very, you have to understand that concept unless, yeah.
If you give it instructions backwards to do it exactly what you asked it to do, so
I'm going to stop here. Sorry, Alex, sorry. Continue, sorry.
Yeah, continue.
So I'm going to say something. I don't know everybody's name, and that's bad. So I'm going to stop, and I want everybody to introduce themselves and tell me what they want to be in the future. Okay? So my name is Adebisi Oje. I am a software engineer. I work for Barclays. And
who watches the Premier League here?
yeah, so I work for Barclays.
Have you heard Barclays? What do they call it? Barclays Premier League.
Yes.
Her company is the one that sponsors the Premier League.
So yeah, Alex, go.
Well, I'm Alexander Sado. I work in Goldman Sachs in New York City. That's also where I went to school. And I graduated as an electrical engineer.
You went to Columbia. So you went to Columbia.
Yeah, now I work as a computer programmer as well. So.
Okay, so we're going to start. And you have to speak up. All the shyness, when you're coming to Africa, don't drop it at the door. You can be very bold here. They can carry your shyness with you when you're going home. Okay? So stand up. She wants to be an architect in Israel. God's will, okay?
My name is Fora. I want to be an architect.
Okay.
My name is Shibari Shuladi.
Okay.
My name is My name is Angela.
Huh. Okay, well.
My name is Susanna Makiao.
Okay.
Alright.
My name is Alex Mikeno. I want to be a computer engineer.
So you guys are best friends.
My name is
I didn't hear that. You want to be okay. Okay. Turn around and there.
My name is Princess Otumire. I want to be a computer.
Okay.
My name is Olivia and I want to be an actor. My name is
System programmer. Nice.
My name is Esther.
Okay.
My name is Usman.
Me?
My name is Usman Alapada.
Yeah? I didn't hear that person though. After Esther, who spoke? I didn't hear you. Stand up again.
My name is Usman Alapada. I want to be a QS.
A QS? Like your dad, Abi. Sit down, okay?
What is QS?
My name is Adiola. I want to be an economist.
Economy, so nice, okay?
My name is Topish Chris, and I want to be a chemical engineer.
Chemical engineer, okay? Who hasn't gone? Physiotherapist. Oh, wow, okay?
I basically object computer science.
Computer scientist and
My name is Adiola Begunde and I want to be an architect.
an architect. Okay. So, all of you guys, as you can see, that not everybody wants to be a computer scientist, not everybody wants to be an engineer, but you need technology and you need to know how to code. Well, you need to know how to code to be a very successful person at what you do because you need technology. Do you guys agree with me? That there's technology, even if you want to be an artist, if you want to be a computer scientist, if you want to be an engineer, if you want to sweep the ground itself, you need technology. Like he's a video cameraman and he's using technology to do all the things that he's doing. So you need technology everywhere that you go. So this is very, very important. So I want to talk about the concept of debugging. what is debugging? Does anybody know what debugging is? Yeah?
Testing a program.
What?
Testing out the program.
Yeah, kind of, yes, yes.
Let's fix a mistake.
You just read that. But yeah, he's right. So throughout the course of this program, you're going to be failing at so many things. There's nothing wrong with failing. So let me start with that. This is a quote. You can write an episode behind it. There is nothing wrong with failing. The Nigerian system has taught a lot of us to always be perfect, to always come first. But there's nothing wrong with failing. What happens is that you learn from your mistakes, right? So throughout the course of this program, you're going to try to do something and it's not going to work and you're going to be very frustrated. I want you guys to try not to be frustrated, but you're going to debug what you have done. So let's say you coded like your cake now. You went through your cake and the cake came out like stone. Obviously, I never see that cake. So what you have to do is to go back. So in programming, fortunately for us in programming, you can go back. So let's say you have baked your cake and the cake looks like this. This is not a cake. This is what you now brought out. This is what the oven. What is what came out of the oven? Obviously, you made a mistake, right? Because this does not look like a cake. So maybe you now remove the flour from it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then bake it again. Then maybe what comes out is this. Obviously, this is not a cake, right? So you remove something from it and maybe put something else. So you keep trying things until it enters the oven and comes out as a cake. Does somebody understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the concept of debugging. You're going to keep trying to fix a mistake. Okay? Quiz time, everybody bring out the paper. Then we'll take a break.
Are you serious?
Yes. Bring out the paper. What is computer programming? Number 1. Yes?
That's very question.
No. By the way, whose computer has not been set up yet? You've not been able to do MIT as inventor. You've not been able to do that. Anybody? You've not been able to do that. Bless her. She's not been able to do MIT as inventor.
Oh, she?
Yeah. Just hover what she's doing her quiz. What is computer programming? Yeah, write it down now. That's the first question. Write the answer now. 5 examples of computer programs. Write your name at the top of your quiz. iPad. Number 3, what do you need? So you know the diagram I drew on the board. I want you to draw something similar. What you need to achieve computer programming. So all those things you need, write it down. Then the last question is, write what you want to be and tell me how technology is useful. Or like give me like an example of something, like a software that you'd use if you want to be an architect, if you want to be an artist, whatever it's going to be. You didn't get the question? So the question is, write what you want to be and write the type of technology that is useful for the field that you want to be in. Right? So if I want to be a video, I want to run videos, I would need like a video editing program, something like that. So if I want to be sweeping the floor, I would need a digitized broom, something like that. Can somebody step up?
You need a pen?
Do you have a pen in your bag? She didn't have a pen. She doesn't have a bag.
Did you get it back? Yeah,
You didn't get it back?
Just get it back.
There are 2 pens in your bag. Can you pen?
Get it back. You know, for example, if someone wants to own a hotel, instead of people when they come in and they sign in their names, you can also use it on a computer, right? So they just type their names in there so to not get lost. That's another example of something. So you have a register program. That's a simple example. It take 10 minutes to write and to save you a lot of time.
Who is done? Can I have your paper? Who's done? This is the easiest thing you're doing. So that you're taking time. You're done? Is your name on top? You're done? Are you done? Let's start. Who's done? Just anyone done here? Done. Are we all done? Okay, so now let's take a quick break. Before we go on the break, let's play a quick game. Are you all done? So let's play a game right now. It's called Shoot. Are you guys done? Were you here when I was explaining? Good stuff. I understand. Yeah. Are you guys doing that? Do you know that? Oh, okay. So, are you done? Do you know the answers? Don't worry, we'll talk with them. Are you done? Okay, so let's play a game. It's very easy. Then we'll take a quick 5 minutes break, and then we'll start doing some real coding. Okay? Then we'll start building applications. So this game is called Two Truths and a Lie. I'm going to say 2 truths and a lie, and you're going to guess which one is the lie. Okay? So I'm saying 3 things: 2 truths and a lie. You guess the lie. The idea of this game is that you guys are going to keep playing it through all this program. So you have to start creating your own games from now on. Do you understand? So I'm going to start. Number 1. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Number 1. I've had the opportunity to swim in the Atlantic Ocean. Number 2. I work for Barclays. The Barclays Cup comes to my office every year, and I've actually had the opportunity to touch it and taking a picture with it. That's number 2. Okay? Number 3. I have seen Yaya Toure. I have had a conversation with him, and we hugged after the conversation. So 3 things. Number 1, I swam in the Atlantic Ocean. Number 2, the Barclays Cup comes to the Barclays office every year, and I've taken pictures with it. And number 3, I have seen Yaya Toure, and I've hugged Yaya Toure. So, you guys get it? You guys have chosen your lie, Abby? Everybody has chosen their lie? Yes. Okay. So, let's start from the end. Who does not think that I have seen Yaya Toure? Anybody can play, instructors can play as well. Who does not think I have seen Yaya Toure? Raise up your hand. Nobody? Okay. Who does not think that I have taken a picture with the Barclays Cup? Everybody here? Nobody? Interesting. Who does not think that I have swum in the Atlantic Ocean? All of you, fail! Fail! Okay, so I have swum in the Atlantic Ocean. I went to Puerto Rico and I went snorkeling in the Atlantic Ocean. Yaya Toure came to the Barclays office. We had a conversation and I hugged him. But the Barclays come, I don't know if it comes every year, but it does come. And I have never been around to take a picture with it. Oh, I've never seen it. I've never been around to take a picture with it. So you guys can take a 5-minute break now. Start creating your own stuff. Because you guys are going to do stuff like this. I'm going to call people up to do their own too. Shoot to 7. Like, take a 5 minutes break. And when we come back, we'll start some real coding. Okay? Cool. So just take a break, rest, stand up, jump. Okay, are we now all on MIT? Okay. Okay, so everybody, are we ready? Okay. So I created a very simple app on my phone. Can you guys all see my phone? And what this app does is when I click this button, it talks, it says something. So I think when we were playing last week, we just said something about Ngozi. So
Ngozi likes rice and dodo.
So I coded at the back, and then when you click the button,
Ngozi likes rice and dodo.
so someone should give me an example of what they want me to say right now. And you say how it works. What? Someone should give me an example. Someone should say something. Something. Yeah?
Do you define both?
Do you define both?
Man United is the best club.
That's right. Well, let's say that.
What was the position last year? You're saying yes.
It was a fluke now. What's for people are trying this.
Are you about to do this against my opinion?
Dorothy is a fanboy.
Ah.
So,
Even the system doesn't
Dorothy is a
agree with that.
fanboy.
so Dubia, what do you want to say? What do
Man,
want
you
to say?
signing Di Maria tomorrow.
What?
All my haters will die now.
What do you want to say about Man U now?
Man U's best club.
Ladies, if we are turning this into a football house, stop also.
True.
Or ladies, you want to talk about something else? Speak up.
What do you want to say? Why do you keep saying that?
Nigeria is an store.
Dorothy is a fanboy.
Sure. What does that mean? Yeah, nothing like that. The only fun thing. What do you want to say? What can I say? We finished. Continue.
Okay, this thing is taking a little slower than longer than I thought. Let me introduce you guys to this platform. So this is So this is MIT App Inventor. I'm making love. Okay. So this is MIT App Inventor, and this is over the next 2 days. You guys will be using this platform to write your code. Okay? So
By the way, has anybody heard of MIT before?
yeah, that's true.
Has anybody heard of MIT? Who has heard of MIT? Tell us a little bit. What do you know about MIT? Not you. You know too much about MIT. The lady over there.
It's this technology.
Stand up. You have to stand up.
It's this university that has to do with technology in Boston, I think.
Oh, it's a university that has to do with technology in Boston. Okay, that's true. Who else? I saw 3 names. Sir? No, this guy. Yeah. Yeah. You said something. You raised up your hand.
I heard last year was the #1 rated school in the world.
You heard last year is the #1 rated school in the world. Okay. All right. What do you know about MIT?
Well, I know you're not sure.
Okay,
let's start with as you said, it's the top engineering school in the whole world. They have good engineering. They also have a good school of management, the Sloan School of Management. As well as MIT, I know that they also have all these. They have qualified professors and a lot of things. It's located in Massachusetts in USA.
Like she said. Okay. So pretty much that's it. MIT is the best engineering school in the entire world, and in terms of everything else, about the top five schools in the world. And so they designed, you can see the name is MIT App Inventor, so they designed this program to make computer programming very easy for young people to pick up. So no matter what age, before you have to program, you have to have finished secondary school, you'll be in university before you can learn to program. It's really difficult, but with the help of this application and similar things, even under 10 years old, people are still programming now. So before programming is you have to type all these instructions in Notepad. It's very dull and it's not fun at all. But this one, they made it so that you can drag and drop, make the interface very clear and neat. So it's like very easy to pick up. So you'll be very surprised how powerful things you can do in like 1 minute. Create an application on your phone. People can create an app on their phone and before they sell it for 100,000 naira or like even dollar itself. But she's going to create an app in like 3 minutes now using this application. After that, she will just do something simple, but you can take it home and do however complicated anything you want, and you can sell it on the App Store. People will download it on their phones, and so yeah.
So just something to add. So some of you guys are going to be applying to go to school, right? Schools in America, schools in the UK. This program can really help you, even the instructors, honestly. Just doing this program can really help you, because you guys are now different from a lot of people. First of all, there's no program like this in Abuja, so congratulations to everybody that's doing this, or they're not as much, I should say. So having this program on your resume and telling the schools you're applying to that you've done something like this really puts you in front of a lot of other people. Okay? So you guys are going to get a certificate at the end when you're done. Make sure that you use it wisely. Tell the schools that you've done this, you can now code, you now know what computer programming is, and trust me, it's opened a lot of doors for you. Okay, so I'm going to go over this platform really quick. Over here, maybe I should just say
Electrical engineering at the University of Sheffield. Okay, and then I came up with this. Actually, this was like a project we're working on in January in our school, but we just did the theory and then we left the practical out. So when ADBC said talked about creating something, then I thought of it. It's pretty easy and pretty basic. Okay, this device here is a crop spectrometer. It's basically used to monitor plant diseases, and you might think it's basic, but it's used by farmers in Uganda, people who don't have money to access the softwares and then get Android phones with the app that actually looks for plant diseases to work with this alongside a particular chart. So basically how this works is you look through it, and then up front there's a little slit, okay? And then this, when you put it under a leaf, it shows a particular spectrum of lights, a particular light color, and then this is compared to a chart. So this device is basically used to detect diseases in crops like cassava, banana, cocoa. So this is used by farmers in underdeveloped countries and third world countries who don't really have access and who are illiterate. But in recent times, there have been renovations to this, like apps have come out for finding this out, and then this can also be attached to a phone, and automatically as the spectrum of light comes, it shows on your phone that this is the crop disease that your plant has, so you begin to work on it instantly. Yeah.
A very
So you're
quick
saying
question.
that? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, a very quick question. What did you need to make that?
Just a carton and then a CD. That's all.
And
Oftentimes,
you have a box there.
yes, a box or
No, you have a hole. Sorry, my bad.
yes, a hole here and then a little slit.
So pretty much everyone in their house has this already.
Has this already, so they don't need to go around scouting for materials.
So you put the slit side on the what part of the plant?
On the opposite parts, because you have an opening where your eye looks to it, and then there's a little slit at the other part, and then you create this opening which puts the CD at exactly 45 degrees, so you're able to see through it, and then if you put it under your plant, it shows a particular color of light if your plant has diseases, either red, yellow, and this is compared to a chart. Then from there you can find out, or if you're more modernized, you connect it to your phone, there's a special app, and then it just works like that.
Yes, I'm more interested of how does the phone work? So when you attach it to the phone, the
To
app,
the
what does
phone,
it do? Yeah.
it's automatically programmed to sense this and then sense this as well.
So it doesn't matter the size of the box. It doesn't.
Size of box. Actually, people use cereal boxes
Okay.
most times, but I didn't have, so I had to use this. So it provides
That shouldn't matter, right? Because the light intensity will be
Yeah.
not necessarily light intensity, but the wavelength of the light is not like a property of
No.
cannot change because of the size of the box.
No.
Okay. Clap for her, guys. So Shimnori was going to present her project as well.
I made it work.
So let's try to keep this under. Listen. Let's try to keep this under a minute, because you guys have to do a lot with your robots today. Okay, let's go. Your name and what you did.
My name is Shemleri Shalari. I'm going to Baysville Girls Secondary School. I made a torchlight that wasn't working before to work.
Okay. How?
When you open the torchlight from the upper part, there's an iron, something that just meant to make the torchlight work. It stopped working because it was very old and it's normally straight. At the bottom, I bent it so that it will touch the batteries, and that the battery on top here touches this part of the case that holds the torchlight. When you press this under to rest on the battery and make sure that this is on the positive side of the battery, when you hold it. So when it's put together.
Okay.
Alright. So how did you figure out how the torchlight works?
This iron inside is normally straight, so I try to make it touch the negative side of the battery. Press it to work.
Okay.
Cool. Clap for her. I don't like who next.
Me?
Yeah. Nicola, you're going after him.
I made a well.
So yeah, so introduce yourself and
Your school.
My name is Adela Bikuti.
Wait, your name is Adola Brigunde. Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Adeola Bekude. I went to Nigerian Turkish International College. Now I'm going to Columbia International College in Canada. And I made a well. This is yes. Well, what you need is just an empty juice carton, a pen. You could use two, so you could have another thing to turn it with. You need a toothpaste cap, copper wire, and string. So I broke the pen, so it's not really fitted and all. Then I cut spaces here so we could see what was inside. And I got the string to tie this copper wire, which after making incisions in the cap of the toothpaste, which will hold it securely so it won't be loose and it won't fall off. So once you turn it like this, it goes down, and if you turn it, you could use this. I added this so it will be easy for you to turn. If you use this, it goes up, and if you turn it the other way, it goes down.
So you went to get a stone. I don't understand. What's the stone
The
doing?
stone is to hold this in place, because
Oh, I
that's the
see.
stone
Okay.
to fall.
Okay, so now I can start touching on top of this one.
Yes.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
You're next.
Real quick.
What's going on?
My name is Olivia. I went to Premier Academy, and this is a spectroscope. It's a lot like what she did, but all mine would do is just to, decipher the lights to basic form, where it's red, blue, green, and whatnot. So I got scissors. Look, I got this box. I cut the tissue hole, like so you can see. You put an angle of 6 feet. There's a CD here. It's inside. I don't open it. And then I got 2 razor blades. The razor blade is to measure the amount of light that's coming in. You don't want too much light coming in because it won't be clear. And you don't want too small because you won't see clear. So you just get the right amount of light. So if you put it under light and look through here, you should be able to see the spectrum of the light. So that's it.
So what did you use to make it? What are the materials you used to make your?
The box.
Okay.
This tissue thing.
Okay.
A razor blade.
Okay.
And the CD.
Let me see.
Can you demonstrate it? Maybe one of the instructors can have a look.
Yeah, I want to see this. Open it. And use them tape it together.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Clap for him. Who else has their project? Are you ready now? Doing. No, that is
Good morning. My name is Adidine Oje. Going to State Academy. My project is a bracelet. I used iron and beads to make it. Instead of going to buy it, you can just wear it down.
No, wait now. You have to describe what's the process of making. You just use iron and beads.
Okay. I got an iron beading level. One thing that they call it donut or something like that. You put it at one edge of the iron and turn it just to make this shape. At each end, you turn it to make the shape. Then you do the same thing for all the irons and join them together. Then you can get like beads, not necessarily this type of pattern, any type of pattern in particular, but you can get a pattern. Just use it. Thank you.
Clap for her. Yeah? Okay.
My name is Adjulu and my project is a face inflator.
A what? Sorry?
A face inflator.
Okay.
So basically what it does, it's about inflating a balloon but just using vinegar and baking soda. So first you have just a simple container and you have vinegar and then you
fill like a third of whatever container you decided to use with the vinegar. Then you have a balloon. Then you fill like a little more than halfway of the balloon with some baking soda for the reaction.
So what are you using to fill it up, sorry?
This is just like a makeshift funnel.
Okay.
Makeshift funnel with what?
Just a makeshift funnel.
Okay.
So she's using comb as well.
Yeah, just press it down. Okay. Okay, so this is about enough. Then you have to make sure that no baking powder spills on the side, so that you don't affect the reaction and you don't let it happen sooner than it's supposed to.
So nothing is about to explode, right?
No.
Okay, I'm just looking.
Then what you do is that you carefully try to put the balloon mouth over the mouth of the container without letting any of the baking soda go into the vinegar. So now when it's securely placed, then what you do is you turn it over quickly so that the baking soda mixes with the vinegar. Then this will cause the balloon to inflate.
Interesting. What is happening? It's impressive. Is it going to keep going?
For a little while.
Just leave it there. Cool. Clap for her.
So how did you figure out those ingredients or chemicals do that?
I think everybody, okay, it's general knowledge somehow for vinegar is like a fizzy, what's it called? It's a fizzy liquid. So when it's mixed with like some different substances, it makes them, it causes a reaction that causes like fizziness to happen with them, and then this powered. You have to put the balloon over, so that makes it, instead of using air to inflate the balloon, you use the fizz from the vinegar and baking soda reaction. Thank you.
One question. Do you know what gas is going into the balloon?
No.
Do you think it's carbon dioxide? No?
It could be.
Okay. Anybody? Who else? Today. You ready? No? Any other? Go. Any other is the last person to go this morning, and then we'll start with our robot. Well, that is so interesting.
My name is Angela Femioni. I'm in Samali College, Kaduna. So I made the model of a swing actually with toothpicks, thread, and tape. So there's actually nothing to explain.
No, there is. I don't understand.
Just
how
assembly.
Yeah. So how did you know what? Explain. Sorry, I got you.
Just how to.
So how did you make the six, for instance? What's the secret out there?
Toothpicks.
So you just put six.
I arranged toothpicks on a flat level.
Okay.
Then I used tape to cover it so that it is flat.
Okay.
Then I used this as the stand. Then I used one to put at the middle and the end to give it rigidity.
Okay. Anybody have questions? Okay, thank you. Oh.
Toby wants.
Toby, come on, present. Oh, don't be shy. Come on, present. Everyone did it. Yes, Toby. Oh yeah, let's go.
Toby now.
Toby, come
I'll carry
You want to get 0?
embarrassing in this place.
You want to get 0? No? Okay. Okay.
Toby, just show your own. I've already seen it. It's nice, but.
No, he's shy. Okay, let's make sure you have NXT installed on your computer and you're in your groups. We're going to start programming our robots now. What? What happened? Oh, you have your water already? Are you ready? Do you want to do that now or later? Later. Because I have to do this later. Group 5. Group 5. Group 5. So they built this robot so you can. I need help, please. Somebody do it. Group 3. Group 3.
Can you adjust your chair instruction?
Group 4. Group 4. Yes, Group 2.
Group 1. Group 1. Where's group 1?
Oh my gosh, did you do that?
Yes, I did.
My wall was well.
Oh my God. Why didn't you want to present this? What's wrong? You're so shy. It's not weird. This is impressive. Hold this.
Like this one makes yes,
Proud.
yes, this time.
No.
Is it gonna make it?
No, look at me. Okay. We'll go back to our project later. Then we'll get the project. The camera is your project. Oh. No. Get that seat. Sit here. Move. Scooch yourself down there. Give me. You don't have. You need a computer. Everybody needs a computer with NXT installed. Ngozi, please, I need to see. Auntie and uncle, go this way. Do you have a project? No, I want everybody to have a computer. So one group does not have. Open your box. Yeah, they need their boxes. Now we don't know whose boxes. That's why I wanted them to get their boxes. Oh. Who does not have their box? You don't have their box. I can't see you. You can find it. So make sure the box I give you is yours. Please, I want to make everybody must have their boxes in front of them. They don't have their box. Just confirm if it's your box. I want to make sure. Activation. Make sure you have your boss. One. Huh? Why? One thing is missing.
No, the only one doing
So make sure you have your box with you. Do you have your box?
Yes. Oh, we didn't have it.
You don't have the software, have you?
Okay, so they're simple. Please just always keep the robot with you. Yeah. Okay. Great, great. What's going on today? Okay, so everybody listen to me, please. Don't touch your robot, just hold on and listen, okay? So your first, okay. So this is the NXT software you guys will be using the next 2 days to program your robot, okay? This, like your MIT app inventor, will ask you for a name of your project, right? You can call this one test. And then you open this this text editor. Let's call this a text editor, where you'll be building your robots. So this is your move component. If you want your robot to move, okay, so actually I have to go over something before I continue. This will make your robot move. This points it to the parts that your tires are on. So your tires are on B and C. Right now, if you read your books properly, the tires should be on B and C. And this will tell it this will indicate what part. So if you want only B to C to run, only one leg of your robot will run. If you want B to run, only one leg of your robot will run. If you want B and C to run, both legs of your robot will run. I need you guys to listen. A first group. Your direction. This is direction. If you want to go forward, that will point it in the right direction to go forward. If you want it to go backwards, if you want it to stop completely. Okay? This is your steering. I don't want you to bother yourself with that for now. Okay? This is your power. Don't bother yourself with that for now. So talking about duration, you can make it move 1 second. You can make it move 1 rotation. Can someone explain to me what 1 rotation means? 360. Huh? 360 degrees of what? Of the what? Of the circumference of the tire. So that's 1 rotation. So if I wanted to make it move 3 rotations, what does that mean? Okay, cool. So right now I'm going to teach you guys how to make your robots move forward and then turn 90 degrees and then move forward. Your challenge is to, let me do this. What you're going to do this?
Because I read it.
It's there. What you're going to do this morning is make your robots move in what we call a figure 8. Okay? So listen carefully. Do you?
I'm coming.
Okay, so I'm just going to go over what Dewey taught you guys yesterday for like 5 seconds. You want your robot to move forward, dun, 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 right? You want your robot to move 360 degrees. Can someone explain to me what just happened? How would you program it to do that? Again, your robot just moves forward, dun, 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 dun. This leg stops, and you're turning. What just happened?
90 degrees.
Right? 90 degrees, but how would you program a robot to do that? Okay? But how far does that robot, how far does this leg have to move?
A quarter.
Why is it a quarter?
Because 90
Wait, hold on. Stand up.
A quarter of the circumference of the distance between two tires.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah, I'm right.
You're wrong. I'm going to do this again. Da, 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 da. Let me even make this easy. Let's use these buttons here. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. This leg is stopped, and I have moved. Have I moved a quarter? Have I moved half?
Quarter.
You've not moved a quarter.
Quarter.
No, you're moving. Okay, well, it depends on what. Yeah, it depends on what circle you're talking about. I'm talking about the circle of the circumference of the robot itself. You move half of that robot. So this robot will move. This is 360, right? You move from here to here. So let's draw this. This is where your robot's leg is. Okay? This is where you've gone straight. You stopped. This leg moves from here all the way to here.
I don't understand that.
Okay, so I'm talking about the circumference of the tire of the robot itself. Do you see what we were telling them yesterday?
I was talking of using the distance between the two tires.
Right.
Take that as your radius.
Right.
The circle formed by that radius, right? Using one of the tires, using the tire that is not moving as the center of your circle.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, okay, so that would be 1 quarter.
That would be 1
That
quarter.
would be 1 quarter.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, okay. So you're using this as the center. So that means this would be the radius, right?
Yes.
That means this would be the radius. Yeah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. And this would be the center of your big circle.
Yeah.
Ah, I see what you're saying. Okay. That's not what I was talking about. No. You can also you can also make the radius start here. So instead of making this the circle, you can make this the circle. This is the circle I'm talking about. He's talking about the bigger circle. Okay? And this will be half of this circle.
Sorry, we said that.
Yeah.
This,
Okay.
do you understand what I'm
So
saying?
there are
There
many
are two
ways to
circles.
look at it.
There are 2 ways to look at it.
Which circle is that one?
The circle of the. Let's use this robot as an example.
There's no need to. Yeah.
If this is the circle, if this is your robot, if this is the diameter,
okay.
this will be a circle, and this is the circle I am talking about. He's using the bigger circle, so we're saying the same thing. It will be a quarter of.
Yeah.
It will be a quarter of this circle, or half of the radius of this circle, or half of the circumference of this circle. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Can we go back? So yesterday, what was the calculation for the rotation of moving 90 degrees? You guys calculated yesterday. What?
0.917.
95. 94622.
Listen, reasonable.
0.917.
One person should say what they got.
Okay, let's do the calculation again. And I want you guys to do it on your own because I'm not hearing the numbers I want to hear.
We didn't get 1.8.
What?
He said he got 1.5.
Yeah, that's what.
Nobody got up to 1.
Yeah, I think it's because of the different designs. Your design of your robot is different from the design
No,
of
but
the
it should be the same space. Oh.
No, between the
Your
two
tires
sides.
are wider than ours.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me confirm that. My bad. Sorry. I thought we had. Let me see.
So why?
Got it. Okay. Okay. So you guys. Okay. Cool. Okay. Sorry. My bad. Okay. So for my own robot, Sha, you have to figure out your own robot. I have calculated mine to be 1.5 rotations to make a quarter or half, depending on what circle you're talking about, to move 90 degrees. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So to make it move straight for 2 seconds, can you see what I've done to make it move straight for 2 seconds? You move the move block.
This thing has gone down.
What's gone down?
Yeah, deal with that later.
So to make it move straight for 2 seconds, I need you to keep quiet. For 2 seconds, you go to your duration and make it move for 2 and you change the seconds. To make it move 90 degrees, remember we're making one tire constant and we're moving my own way, half a circle. So we're going to stop one tire. I want my big tire to move. We move straight, and for me it's 1.5 rotation.
You didn't stop any tire.
Okay? So this is going to make my robot go straight and turn 190 degrees. So let's test that. To test your robot, hold on, listen to me. Some people are looking at our computers and I said don't. You need this cord. Some people are not listening. If you ask any question about this, I'm not going to listen to you. You're going to connect this part of the Jimmy, please just wait. You're going to connect this part of the robot, the I don't know what this is called, to this, the USB connector, you see here, and this to your computer. To download the program you just created onto your robot, you press this. Oh my God. They're gonna have this issue. I'm going to use my consent.
What just happened is, it's a Windows computer. So when you plug the robot to it, you have to give it some time to install the driver for the robot. Does that make sense? You know, when you put a new flash drive, you have to wait for some time for Windows to recognize it. That's what just happened.
My math question. What?
Between the two ones.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just a block, just like a block. There's no.
So it's like just to show you that two things, so you know, like they're separated out. They're two little things.
Okay, that's my math question. I told you not to touch anything. Okay. Sorry. I know you guys can't see my computer. Oh, sorry. This is my computer. Press that. Initializing, compiling. I press this button here. Okay? So now it's on my robot. Today. This is what I press. It will help you, okay? Dimitri, just please stop, please. Let's just stop that. Press. You're pressing this download button. Download. You have it connected. This because you have a Windows computer, it's going to take a while to install. Once it's installed, you see something like compiled on your computer, and then it will be on your robot. Okay? You're going to go to software. What do I call it? You're going to go to software files. It would help you with this when you guys are struggling. But the first one, software files, you click the name of the program you named it at the beginning, remember? And then you should press the orange button. And then just make it go. My bad. reaching? Like, okay, please just go to the back. Don't actually don't help me. Did you guys see what just happened? For those of you that didn't see, stand up and come and go. Just come okay? No, wait. Yeah, just stay behind the camera, guy. Okay, let me do it here. Just stay here. Yeah, let me do it here. Sit down. Oh, stand up so that you can see, sir. Okay? I'm going to press this orange button. Can you see? It turns 90 degrees. So I will advise you to practice that first of all. That's when the reaching can start helping you. And then your challenge is to make a figure 8. How would that happen? So I'm going to help you with that. All I want to, the only help I'm going to do is to draw the figure 8 for you, because you're going to start trying to draw complicated patterns. This is a digital figure 8.
Okay.
Start here. Start here. Understand?
Why does it start from?
This is my own. Like, you can do whatever you want. You can start from here. I don't know what to just create this object for me. Can you hold on? Because we need to test with space, I will allow you, after you ask me for permission, to go out here and test your application. But you have here, and this is too small for you. You can go out here and test your application. I thought you don't too much. You can go out here and test your application. Okay, start playing around.
Wait. Sorry. So you have to figure that right there.
Individually, please. Individually, I want everybody to have a computer with NXT installed.
This time, right? Yeah, for you.
Somebody does not have this card. I stole this from them. Check for your USB cord. Who does not have a USB cord? I said, you guys must get through. I said, everybody gets a computer with NXT installed. This computer has NXT installed. Check if it has NXT installed. First of all, make it go straight and turn 90 degrees. Yeah. There are different ways to do this. If you want to try it.
Leave that. Don't answer the yeah. When you put your 1.5, was it with seconds or was it rotation?
Rotation. So it was with rotation.
So basically, I know I'm asking because it doesn't take points. It just takes whole numbers. So points is not coming up.
Then you should try one rotation. What was the answer?
0.9. So if they try one, it goes slightly more. So which might be, this won't be 90 degrees like that.
Let them play around and see. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, but there's no point on it. So try one. Seconds. Yes, I think she used seconds.
Also, my question was, when you do this, you because the thing can do decimal, so it might be very. Oh no, you can't do it. Sorry, my bad. Yes, you can. What can't you? Don't do the A, don't you? I don't.
Busy.
Who has my flash drive?
My bag.
I'm going to call you.
Sorry, can you check again? Because someone had my transfer. I was calling for somebody. No, two. I want them to put together. All of them. Here. You can go for the
And then it already has it, so you will know, right? I mean, that you like drive by. If it's completed.
B and C are the means of your tire. You want both B and C to move forward. So we go here and set this one to second. Then the next action. Then the second part is that we want one part to be stationary and the other part to be 90 degrees. Remember I told you that. So here you set only one tire to move. You want B to move. You want C to move. So let's set it at C. Then you remember that calculation I told you, the calculation I told you that you should, the number of rotations you must make before you can turn that 90 degrees. Here you put that number of rotations in here. Okay? Okay?
That's the duration.
Yeah. No. Oh no. Is this okay? This is the second one. Change this to rotation. Yeah. Put that answer. Are you done? You're not done?
I was divided into one.
That's the distance that you must travel, right? That's a quarter of a second. Now, what is the circumference of your wheel? No. I didn't ask you for the circumference of your wheel. Okay. I'm coming back.
You do what exactly what I told you to do now before you start doing your figure eight.
I can put it straight, see what it is. It's turned here first. Yeah. So that's why I put it like this so that it's turned like that. But when I put it like this, it's not turned so that. Okay, so I'm trying to know how to test it. Don't take. I guess you put something in there. Move it.
What's going on here? For looking like you.
Once you get that, you put it for only one side, while the other one won't move.
You're not doing this.
I have it next to you so that it shows your face. Okay. Did you make a project? You're in the video.
Okay, this should be good. Oh yeah, it's okay. I'll make it, yeah. Let me see.
Sorry.
When I keep this,
It's still not moving off.
it's doing the same thing. I programmed it right now.
Here.
Me? Okay.
I'll pay you. It's in your back pocket. Great. After I said I could it, Alex. After I said
Okay.
Okay, you have to design it yourself. You have to make it from like one time moving. No, he's not done it. Bro, you still have are you making the have you made it turn by the right? Yes. What? Yeah. Oh, okay.
And they are the same error.
Let them try the third computer.
Third computer.
Yes. Get this. Why don't you design
Everything that has a brother like that is like it's not me and my family. We're just like that's true. Yeah, I have a problem. It's saying that the memory is full.
That's not enough to rap. She has nothing that five all the things like decided.
How do they do software?
Let me see the is it working? Who has 8? Yes. I said this guy is vexing me now. He did nice. I have 9. Yeah, your own is just nonsense. What are you seeing, sir? Somebody that knows something. Yes. Your own is 105.
Get to
Debbie, what did you use for the rotation? What did you use for the rotation?
What's good? No, come bring it here. Let me see.
Do you think it has worked?
How do you do that?
Daniela, you think you can do everything? Hey, what kind of degree is that?
Chill down.
I've done this now. Did you see some already?
So the full vaccine just gets come along.
Did you see? Are you
almost very far from
Namala's going to be wrong. Let me get you now.
Oh, you're doing some more tips like
Jesus, that's not joke. Yeah. How you look?
Are you guys using 1.5? Do 1.4.
After 90, this is wrong.
Don't use 1.5. This is what you calculated.
I know, I know.
3.9.
It's going to fall off when 90. It's going to do that.
How about
It's like
it's 0.9.
This guy said, this one just, they are the, oh God, anyways, let me just quiet. That's all that come down, robot is very nice and beautiful with the hand.
like if you use the actual calculation one,
Obviously, that's what you should be doing now. Don't use what I did, though. Remember, you guys were arguing with me that I was wrong.
What should I do?
No, he's the one that is husband and wife.
1, 2, 3.
Let me try. Okay.
It's on, right? Is it turning now? It's not turning. Why are you laughing at our robot now? Wow, sorry. Perfect. Like small friend. I like you small boy. Alright. Let's try.
What is cool about the West? I'm pretty sure we have made the West.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Let's use your laptop.
She gave me powder and she made everything. But the
Don't use 0.9, it's like almost wrong.
yes, she did the whole experiment. They have changed the name. I put the whole little kids, pen. Not working out.
Which other one?
How did I change the name? I don't like it.
Wow. Sweet.
I like this.
Who else?
How come it's
Who
not
else
right?
did something?
We're all supposed to come.
So yeah, he's doing for Nigeria.
I swear my system has a virus that's what it is.
What happened to you? When we couldn't do it before? No, but you couldn't do it. It's working now. What happened? Then you had a problem. What did you do? Because I've never had this problem.
I've never had the problem.
You couldn't do it.
It's not my problem.
Somebody could not do decimal before. Oh, what's in you? Who could not do decimal?
Are you the one that first made that 0.11? This guy is
So both of you can use decimal.
Give me a laptop.
Adeolu, you need to show me how you brought down that drop down. Adeolu. Oh, really?
Oh, God.
What do you want now?
Who are you?
Yeah, let's try that. Let me do it.
What's up?
If you let the wires or you don't want to
Yeah, move your wire.
It's like when he wants to break.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the last one. The last one.
wait, let me be the judge of that.
The last one is wrong.
So are we taking out all the wires?
They're here.
Yeah?
What are we supposed to do?
No, I want to show you. Your wires are calling me.
Ah, the clean one.
I feel like this.
Okay, so they're not blocking.
What did you say about test, right?
I think I What's your name?
Just get one of those.
What's your next action? How do you set your next action?
Son now.
Break or cook? Like when
That break is there.
break. Okay, for all of them back. Make sure all of them break.
What are you doing?
No. Is that my own guy?
Yeah.
That's it.
You're complete? Ah. Stop.
What do you know you guys?
I know.
I'll show up.
You wait. Well, wait, there's some ground you work going on here.
Wait, now
Wait now.
Oh yeah, you guys can actually have battle. You know, like
Yeah, that's the name. It's 9.6. It's working now.
that's not perfect because of the approximation.
I said it's our robot.
The way the cooking is not simple.
So we got
The level.
Did you get it?
You got to just keep it right.
Why is it on the wires?
It's correct.
How far now?
Ah, no, this is the 98.
What are the 1998?
Okay, no, what? I've seen one worse than our own. This one just didn't want to sleep like I'm just for it. That was the point. That's why I came to your robot is better than our own.
Well, make your own.
I know it's better from
I think it's because you didn't start to listen. The idea is I told him how to push it. I told him it's not good at times. I have to calculate how far it is. How many do you want to run? Right. And they
They cut the CD, man.
so that's one of the complicated.
I wouldn't call it final. Really? You're still out of
Okay, that was the third one, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Let's get on the some of them installed. This began we actually give them an assignment to create something from from things they see at home, and that's what she created. You want to explain to him what that is?
Yes, tell me what
This is the process.
It's a ballet so basically what happens is that when my well, we're going to show him the wheel like it's a well. And then what happens is that we try to put the balloon over the mouth.
I have a well. Where's the wheel?
Overnight. That's what I give them yesterday.
Carry water. Carry water.
But at least you got it done, right? Are you excited?
Guy, wait!
You want to explain your well to him as well? So he created a well as well. What have you done?
I know you did cover those.
Okay, alright. I'm not sure if some copper and cap and
So, but what is the problem? What do you think? What is the role in creating? Oh, fantastic!
Sonia, come and show him what you created. She created a very amazing. They have.
Okay, so what is it you created?
plant spectrometer and this can check plants cassava is banana is plantain as well, and it's used by farmers maybe I could try the practice. So you look through it and then you test the through it and it creates my house. Light, which is compared to the chart. And from this you find out if it's normal, just to take. And then, like in some other cases, this can be attached to the barcode. So this automatically converts what states have here, and it automatically tells you if your plants have disease or something. So straight away, so there are apps created here for me Nigerians who are yet to discover it, and it's popular in third world countries like Uganda and
How long is it?
less than 5 minutes. I got caught before.
That is wonderful. Congratulations, that's very nice. So I think you're one of
Come and bring your project as well.
How are you? Wow, wonderful.
Everyone is running around playing with their robots.
Spectroscope. I use the blades to mediate the level of light that comes in. There's a CD at the back, and then this. So if you face it towards light, it will shine on the CD, and you see the spectrum of light.
How long do you take to do this?
What's a while? How long did it take? Really? Wow.
He was
But we literally didn't tell them about the homework till like when we were about to leave. And we just said it as, you know, but they came this morning and they had products.
What I've noticed with these kids is that they're very creative. And if you can just put all these things in their hands, they'll create so much. Oh yeah, he's in the world already.
No,
Closing what you know, because it's not as
Yes, they work together to from little pieces. And there's a manual. Can we see the manual? This is how it comes. They use it to organize what they need in it. It comes in little tiny pieces like this. There's a manual they have to follow. This was the little Bulgarian manual. I just tell them, go.
And they were able to navigate their way through.
Right, so yeah, they put this together.
I just want to explain to them that they have to follow. They have to finish each page. They have to go and measure it, all that. That's why measuring things like
We need to understand. And this group was the first to finish. They finished in a little 1 hour. They were done with their all the tickets and everything that works. So what we told them to do yesterday was for them to understand how this robot works. They have to calculate the second strength. So what we're trying to do is teach them to use their math skills to apply to how a robot works. So if you understand the second part of this level, and you need to know how far it needs to go, you can divide the length by the second part of the second. That's how they are being able to program to know how far I'm making yeah.
Well, there will be some more visitors coming through.
Okay, no problem.
I probably won't come with them, but just show them around.
Okay, sir.
Okay? All right.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you guys.
You were talking about an interview with our camera guy.
Why? Apparently we have a hardware as well. Did you work on the robot? Oh, your brother had hardware. Believe that. I will now get ask extra questions, extra attentive. You might be able to pass this exam. Question number 1. I need you to be as succinct as possible. I don't need grammar, but I need you to go to the points, and I need your points to just be bam bam. What's that word? Just on point. Number 1. Wait. Who do you want? No asking. I've not started yet now. I've started. Started as of 5 minutes ago. As of 9 o'clock, so. Number 1. What do you need? If you don't have a pen, let me know. No. Yes, no.
iPad. Unfortunately, person will take that out. 2 minutes. Will you be Ayola? What's your problem?
Number 1, what is computer programming? Just write the questions first. There are a lot. Just write the questions. There's something wrong with your pen. Did you see your bag? Number 2, name 10 computer programming languages. There's a reason why I'm asking this question, because all of you failed that quiz. 10 computer programming languages. 10. I need 10. Yeah, it is. So we need to differentiate the iPad with that.
iPad now.
Number 3.
Don't you know, if I catch you.
What is a variable? Number 3, what is a variable? Number 4. So this was your mole mesh game. I'm going to draw it on the board. Your mole mesh game had a reset button. Miss a hit. Miss 5, 1,000. With a little whatever. The problem with this game is you have to keep playing the game, and I don't know who was the highest score. So I need you to create a button. Not just I want the procedure for this, just like the pseudocode for this. Don't go to Africode. Highest score. Tell me how you calculate the highest score. So every time someone plays the game, I want to see that this was the highest score. Tell me how you do that. That's number what?
4.
Number 5. So I don't know if there's any correct answer to this, but I want to see how you're thinking, right? How does Google search work? The Google search engine, how does it work? Yeah, don't look at me like that. I find look at your phone. Then numbers. What's that? What's the last one? What question was that?
5.
Okay. Number 5 is a robot challenge. When you're done with the first 5 questions, you're going to program your robot to. I'll demonstrate it for you. Just start writing. So this one is a practical. Let me put your iPad in front of you. So the first 5 questions, I'm going to give you guys 15 minutes to do. Then the challenge might take you a little longer to do. So that's your robot challenge. You're going to move your robot through an obstacle today. Yeah. iPad. Yeah, so let's say I play the game. And then you play the game. And then you play the game. How do I figure out who was the highest score? You know when you play a game and it says the highest score, can you remember those games? Basically, how does that work?
Why are you laughing?
Computer programming languages.
Just give me, tell me how you do it. I just need to know how. Just give me like a computer and this was just essay. Now why is it for a year? I don't know how to do it. I don't really necessarily need code. Anyway, just tell me how you do it. You guys want to tell me. Omalade.
no cheating.
What do you do?
No, she's giving her the questions. Do you have other questions? The first one is, you know that no match thing. She wants you to create an algorithm or write pseudo code that should show you how to get the highest.
There's a reason why those questions. There's a reason why those questions are like that. Don't let me know. Oh, God. This is really just for iPad. Not everybody can get it. So give up. Let me get the iPad. You done? I think I should have made it 20. Why? So that's... Okay. Your name in front, no name, 0. I think that's it. Okay, cool. Wow. That part is slowly running away. Yeah.
God is good.
Oh, yeah. You guys, we don't have time today. I won't give you this. No, we don't have time to give iPad though. So, what's up? Okay. Okay, so while you're still writing, for those of you that want to write till tomorrow, those of you that have not, you're going to program. Listen to me. This is the challenge. You have a blocker or whatever this is, a road block, whatever, I don't know what to call it. You're going to program your robot to navigate its way out of this place. Clue, you need a sensor. Oh, okay, cool. So you're going to, and you need, I don't know if this is a clue. I won't give it to you. When you get stuck, I'll give it to you. But you need one of your sensors. You're going to navigate your robot out of this place. Start coding. I advise you not to share your answer. If you want to share your answer, you share your iPad. You done? What's the question? What?
Only one robot.
Yeah, so you can test with your friends. This is not a fast to finish. It's complete by what's the time? By 11 o'clock.
Is it a group something?
It's not a group something. If you want to make your iPad group, you can group it. They look like they want to die. I'm happy. So I can get this iPad in peace. Yeah? Oh, you don't understand? Okay. So there's a what's it called? This is a roadblock, right? The robot is stopped. I want this iPad to go start from here. and troubleshoot more, it's going to navigate its way away from the road. So I want to start from here, get stuck, and end up over there. So it's going to navigate its way away. Let me
Can you pass the charger? Okay, no. Okay, you have this.
And I just want to tell you guys, like, I feel like you are a lot smarter than American kids. Because a lot of the American kids that have to teach them how to do it. Or most of the things I've taught you guys have picked up on your own. I love it. So, so this is your rock. Your robot starts from, let's say, here to make a sound. So when you hit something, make a sound. Cry, die, something. Make a sound. And the point is for you to navigate your way away from this, out of here.
I'm struggling to go like this.
I don't know if you want to jump over it. Just get out of this lock.
You can just go like this.
No. How do I describe this? No, you can't do that. That's smart. You can't. You have to navigate your way. So you have to keep navigating your way slowly out of this. So you can't go zoom. You can't measure. No measurements. You're not measuring.
You can't measure the box.
Measure what box? You don't need to measure nothing. No measurements required. No, you don't need to do any measuring. You need to program your robot to move out of any obstacle you see. Basically, that's what it is. No measurements. We need no measurements. It doesn't matter where I start your robot from. It really does not matter where I should start your robot from. I can start with my robot from here. My advice is for you to do this step by step. So some people are asking very interesting questions. How do I make my robots move forever? Quote unquote. Figure that out first.
You have our Gmail. Oh, we have all your Gmail accounts.
Yeah, we do.
What I'll do is I'll just create a Google group with all of your Gmail accounts in there. And if we want to send you guys something, we'll just send it there. And so if you guys get the invite for the Google group, accept it so you can be receiving everything. Yeah, people don't accept Google group invite. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's never use Google Plus.
I use Google Plus.
No, not Google Plus, right? But like the Google group. Google group is your Gmail account. You did a Gmail to use MIT Africode. So like.
No, I mean I just don't use it.
No, Google groups. Like how else would you send something to a group?
You can go to Google Plus and then create a group inside.
No, but I don't use Google. God forbid banting.
Google
God
Plus
forbid banting. You know what?
Google
Facebook.
No, we don't use Facebook anymore.
You don't use Facebook.
Twitter.
Twitter. Doesn't matter.
You can't
tweet. So the thing is that when you do all of that, you don't have a way to check history, right? Like Twitter tweets just everywhere. Google Plus and Facebook, same type of thing, status updates or whatever. We have a Facebook group. We'll post it on Facebook, and in the same way, we'll also send you an email.
Yeah.
I know a lot of you say you don't use your emails because you don't live in Nigeria, but when you start applying to school and stuff, you see, so it depends on people who are already applying abroad and stuff. That's when you start getting used to email. If you're just here, secondary school, you typically don't use your email. So we'll send you an email and we'll put it on the Facebook group. So we'll just be posting stuff there from time to time, and if you have questions, ask us. I think Richard and I will send you guys links of like websites where you can go and learn how to build, program where you can learn to do Java and other things. Like some fun websites you can use to learn. There's something like Code Academy, there's Treehouse. Some of them are free, some you have to pay for. And if you want to learn how to build websites, there's something called W3 Schools. It's very easy to use to learn. So we'll send you those links too so you can learn all that. So that you don't stop here today, okay? It's not only 1 week. We want you to continue doing this. So yeah. Anything else to say?
No, not really. I think you guys have really impressed me, honestly. I think I'm too impressed by you guys. I would just want to ask that I did a lot of work marketing this time. So I pray that you guys would market this program. So Nigerian Turkish, I want to see a lot more Nigerian Turkish kids next year. Instructor from Colombia? Yeah? Wait. Sorry. But yeah, you guys have really impressed me. I feel like you guys have the ability to do a lot more than you've done. So good job, everybody, clap for yourself.
There's still a lot of creative messages in here. Yeah, I hope everybody has put their thing in there. Yeah, if you haven't, just add yours to it and we'll present it to DBIJ. Have you? Okay, so you and then give it to the lady behind you. Okay.
So I'm going to give you a certificate now. Apple certificate, iPad,
iPad. Okay. Zone 2, yeah? Zone 2. That's how it's said. Emmanuel Fowora. Actually, come on. Come here. Emmanuel Sopura Chuku. Hey. Emmanuel Fowora. Nima. There's no question. Clap. Hope you're alive. Regina. Goodness, Laura. Adiola. Esther. Omalade Okoye.
Why did you stop doing it? Actually, by Mickey Mouse, because Mickey Mouse is tonight.
No, box one.
Kind of like a revenge.
Princess.
He looks like my other flavor of the time.
Adekule Oje. Michael Usoma. Usman Olafade. Robotics guy. Olatunde Femioni. Eniola Femioni. Shile is so funny.
iPad.
Godzu Okosu.
Before we bring out the winners of the prizes, a big shout out to all the DBI instructors. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right.
I know you guys say you love me. Hold on. I know you guys hold on. But they've been really amazing. Even Alan's brother Greg, you guys have been really amazing. Seriously, I cannot imagine doing this without. And Alicia.
All right. So you guys know what they call a drum roll.
It's okay now, relax.
What do you call me?
Oh, I was telling you too now. Okay, I take you back. Let me go ahead
Hold on.
Don't do that.
Before I talk, we had a lot of people competing in this class for this iPad. I was very impressed. When I competed in schools yesterday, you guys were away from like 10 points. So there were like 5-6 people that just had 10 points difference. Hence why I created the exam today. Some of you guys bombed it, some of you guys passed it, and that's really what differentiated you guys. Regardless, I really know, honestly speaking, I really feel like all of you guys have the ability. Regina, the reason why you're not getting this iPad is because of your teamwork, but you did really exceptional. I'm so proud of you. She was very hardworking. She got all the extra Facebook likes and all that. You're very hardworking as well. Tunde, if only you had just done your homework, just go to go and buy something. Maybe I shall be calling you right now, but you decided not to. Ima and Damola just came late, so. Third prize, drum roll. This person came all the way from
Kaduna.
Eniola.
Has been very, very creative throughout the program. I'm not surprised. So the difference between the third and the fourth person was 1 point. Unfortunately, 1 point. So it was really your exam. But let's clap for Eniola because she.
Smile for the camera.
This tablet was sponsored by all my friends, all me and Anna's friends in the US. Yeah?
Smile. You guys should smile for the camera.
You're sitting down, you're sitting clearly. Just stand up.
Wait. I need to it was it was sponsored by all my friends in the US. So you have to thank you to them. This second person wants to study computer science.
You can't take computer science,
Yes! I believe this person has a lot of potential, seriously. Has impressed me. This person would have come first if only they did their first homework, but they decided not to. And they close, yeah? It was highest in the
So the exam that helped him.
It was, well, yeah, to put in my head of everybody else. I think yesterday you were like 8 or something. So here you go. Woo! Hold on, before we take picture. This iPad was sponsored by InfoSoft.
I was there with
Nigeria Limited. So just say thank you. Yeah. So
Thank you to InfoSoft.
yeah.
Alright.
Smile for the camera.
I don't like this picture.
I can go now.
That's it.
The last iPad. I'm going to invite you.
Cut it.
Yeah, I'm going to invite. Who's they?
They drew.
He bumped his example, so it's not for any of them. Just put down. Okay. Both of these kids have been really amazing. But unfortunately, one of them came fourth. One came first.
Let it be you.
But regardless, I really think. Hold on. I really think. Hold on. I think both of you guys are very amazing. So, yeah.
You guys have shake eyebrows.
Oh God, I didn't want to do this. Actually, when I saw your scores this morning. Ade. Oh, you.
Which one? Ade what?
Drum roll. Adeola.
Oh yeah, I will do sharp. Now go back.
You want to drop it?
Sorry.
It was sponsored by InfoSoft, so cool down. Because I know you didn't want to be interested, so I'm not giving it to her. You guys will share this thing.
1 point. 1 point.
Alright, let's get it.
Okay.
Smile. You wanted the cap now. God, I wanted the
Wait, give me one. Smile well now. Smile well. Show your teeth.
No.
Oh yeah, show.
What of my iPad?
No, I told you already.
Good job.
Only Android devices.
Wait, go back, sorry.
I really
The space finish. No, go back, the space finish.
Oh, sorry.
I have quit.
Okay. That's
No,
all.
it is not.
Oh, you're not smiling now. Smile. Keep smiling.
We won.
Hold on to that smile. Yeah, exercise it.
You said to do this.
Yes, I have.
No more iPad.
No, it's not my fault. But get it now if you want. Get
Yeah,
it.
download that.
I really wish I had 4. I would have given all of you 4. You guys were so amazing. Especially they were just competing with yourselves. Damola came late, so but yeah,
You keep on saying that, I see.
and I really would have given you this if you wrote a data. If you just wrote the word database on your last
1 point.
But
Let us see.
Alright.
okay, so
Don't mind them.
at this point in time, we have concluded the program. The first, second, and third. I want you guys to take a whatever picture.
Well, it was bad.
The rest of you, thank you very much. Seriously, it's really not about the iPad. Honestly.
Of course. Even though we've been screaming iPad.
Yeah, honestly, no. Regina, no. People like Regina. Where's Utman? The engineer. You really impressed me. So yeah, our essays were the most amazing. I like.
Oh, check it out! Perfect timing. Head of DBI is here. Let's present our card. Can all of you give a drum roll?
I'm representing the head of DBI. I'm not the head of DBI. Okay, I'm just the project manager. Thank you very much. It was lovely having you here, and I feel that we will have this experience again. Okay, and I hope you have learned a lot. Have you?
Yes.
Are you sure? You're not sounding very confident.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to come back here and do something better?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. It's a pleasure having you.
They received all their
That's it. So who won the first prize? How many first prizes? You won the first prize. Congrats. Huh? Okay. So we want to get your name and see how we can take it. Whether sponsorship or something, and see what to do. So who got the second prize? Wow. I mean, you have so many ladies here. What are you doing?
Oh, the ladies
No,
did
she.
the third prize and then the fourth prize and then
I see. Okay, I will get your names and numbers. In fact, I will get everybody's names and numbers. We'll have sponsorship for programs. We'll try to include you and see whether we can help you develop the skills you have already started on it now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
At the wrong time. Okay, so Dekule Damola Adiola.
Eniola.
Sorry, Eniola.
Maybe deep down she wanted to go out.
The rest of you, you can now start going down. If you want to talk, oh yeah, no, oh my god. Network, I want you guys to network your cards, please. I really think this is not to work. And write my email address down for all your parents that might be calling me. I'm leaving the country this night, so my phone will not be working. But you can email me. Let me write it down.
You guys should all go to see what
Oh no. So write this down, write it down. My email address is bcoj@gmail.com.
Okay, is this
bcoj@gmail.com. For those of you that are going to school, you have questions about, you're not writing my email this one. bcoj@gmail.com. bcoj@gmail.com. My phone number, you're not having it. Email me first. Switch your business cards, give your business cards to everybody.
I like yours.
Yeah, you like.
Let me see.
Where's yours? You like being so cards.
I'm serious. Everybody else has it. And the other one that is not fine. But mine is in there, but that's what I do.
People took it to slash. Let's do it. Michael.
Precious. What's your name?
My name is Oluwaibofin. I'm 15 years old. I go to Ladela Secondary School and I'm in SS3.
So tell me, what did you know before you started school?
Actually, in school, I wasn't actually interested in computer studies. When the teacher comes, I'll just start sleeping in class. So I didn't actually know anything in computer.
So, what have you learned? What's computer programming?
Computer programming can be defined as when a programmer sends code or code to the computer to interpret and perform the task.
Right. Did you know that before you came to this program?
No.
So what have you learned throughout this program? What are the things you've learned?
I've learned so many things. The first day we came, we learned about the MIP app inventor. we created an app, we created digital doodle, talk to me, and we created a calculator.
And did you install it on your phone?
Yes, I installed more mesh on my phone, and I've been playing it that way since.
Okay, so what else have you done?
The second day, that's when we actually created the calculator. It was kind of a tricky task, but we eventually figured it out. It was very fun. Then we built robots. I was in group 7. We built robots, and today we're learning how to make it move in a 90-degree.
Have you figured it out already?
Yes, we did it. We did it.
So tell me, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an accountant when I grow up because I love solving, I love maths and I love numbers, messing with numbers.
And do you think that Africode has helped you in any way achieve that goal?
Yes. Now I can actually perform the apps that MIP app event, so I can make an app that can actually help me in the accounting term.
Okay. Thank
So
you very much.
My name is Adeola Begude.
What school do you go to?
I just left Nigerian Turkish International College. Now I'm going to Columbia International College in Ontario, Canada.
Okay. So what did you know before you came to this program, and what do you know now?
I knew little or nothing about programming. But now I've learned how to write them. I've learned how to define them, what I need for them, and other things, and how I can make it interesting for myself.
And what have you done with this program so far? What kind of
So
problems
far
have you solved?
we've done, I've made a calculator, don't any ads. I've made a game that you can have on your phone. It's quite addictive. I've built a robot in record time. I've programmed the robot to move in an 8 kind of way. And now we're just playing with the robots. People have made hiccups. We're going to make them fight very soon. We're going to win because we're the best. And yes.
Talk about your homework. You created a well.
We got homework on the basic principles of engineering and how we should use homemade materials to make something that would be made normally with expensive things like steel. I made a well out of an empty juice carton, a biro, string, copper wire, and the cap of an empty toothpaste container.
Impressive. How long did that take you?
10 to 15 minutes.
Where did you get the idea from?
I was watching TV, watching a cartoon, and the bucket fell on his head and he was unconscious for weeks and people couldn't find him.
What cartoon was that? Was it Popeyes?
No, I think it was Tom and Jerry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that's where you got your idea?
Yes.
So tell me, what are you going to do after the program ends? What are you going to do to apply what we've taught you?
With this, I already told my mom I'm going to get the robot during the summer.
Okay.
To get it.
Okay.
Maybe not this one, but I'm going to learn how to program it.
Okay.
How to do different things.
Okay.
I'm going to teach it how to dance.
That would be great. So this is you're an economist who knows how to program.
But what I did actually, I want to play football first.
So you want to play football, be an economist, and be a computer programmer too. All right. We'll look forward to seeing you in the future.
So, what's your name?
My name is Eniola. I'm from Zamani College, Kaduna.
All the way from Kaduna. You came all the way from Kaduna for this program. How many hours away is that?
2 hours.
Wow. Was it worth the drive?
Yes. Very. So interesting.
What have you learned? What did you know before you came, and what do you know now?
I knew how to couple the robot, but I didn't know how to program it. Then I didn't know anything about MIT at all, but now I can make interesting things.
Did you have some computer programming experience before?
No. I was too young in my school.
What does that mean? So there's some people that knew how to program, they were older than you. Your school selected some older people.
Yes.
Do you feel like it should be left for just older people, or everybody should learn how to?
Yes, everybody should learn how to. Because in other countries like China and USA, there are little children of just 5 years making games and selling them.
So now that we let you program and play with it, what have you been able to build in the last 4 days?
I've been able to create games, program robots to do specific tasks, and I've been able to like make some apps which are very helpful in day-to-day.
Yeah, did you do the calculator app?
Yes.
Okay.
So talk about your project, your engineering project. What did you do? And explain that.
The engineering project, we used some parts to couple a robot, then we're using an app to program it so that it can go through different obstacles and talk and record sound and even avoid some circumstances.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So what are you going to do after the program to keep yourself fresh computer program?
I'm going to browse and look for other interesting things and learn some programming languages.
Yeah, that's cool. And what do you want to be?
Surgeon.
How do you
but
yes, but
I'll study both.
Oh, you study both computer science.
Okay, okay.
She's going to study both computer science.
Thank you very much.
So your name?
My name is Adeolu Abegunde. I go to the Nigerian Turkish International College.
So, what did you know before you came here, and what do you know now?
Before I came here, I didn't really have like any knowledge in the field of computer programming. But now that I've come here, in just like a period of 4 days, I've been able to learn more than I think I'd ever have been able to learn in like the walls of a classroom. Yes.
So, what's the difference between school and this?
This is more fun and liberal, and then because we have plenty instructors and not just one teacher like how it is in our classrooms, like we have more people that can attend to you, and then they can focus on you and help you through any problems that you have so that you can improve on whatever it is you're doing. Yes.
So I've noticed something about you. You're very interested in programming.
Yes,
You've been going after class to disturb Alex to do your calculator right. What do you think is inspiring all this?
Just the fact that, when you see these things on your phones, calculators and things, and then you now find out that you can actually do these things by yourself, and then when you look at it, like, it's so intriguing because when you see these things on your phones or whatever devices you have, you think like it's going to be so hard to create these things. And then when you finally see how they are made, and then you're just amazed because it's not that hard really. Yes.
And it took you how long to make a calculator?
A few minutes really.
Yeah, a couple of minutes to design it.
Yeah,
the coding part's a little difficult, but it was a few hours, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you said
Great.
something about the robot. You built a robot, right?
Yes, I did.
And you said something about your school not allowing.
Yes, in my school we have the whole robotics club going on, but then because I don't know why exactly, but then it's only available for boys to join. Girls are not really allowed to join the robotics club.
What do you think about that?
I don't think it's quite fair because it's like very discriminating to the female gender, because I don't know if the teachers believe that as girls we're not able to do these things and like engineering is a boys job or something, but it's not so. From this program, I think even from the top people in our school, like, I might be able to do things better than them from just what I've learned from this program.
That's very impressive. So what did you build? We gave you an engineering project?
Yes, I made a phase inflator. This is basically, there are different ways you can inflate balloons apart from air and helium and all. So I decided that I was going to inflate my balloon with the help of vinegar and baking soda. So basically what you do is you get a bottle and you fill it like to a third of it with vinegar, and then you get your balloon, fill that halfway with baking soda, and then you put the balloon over the baking soda, but then you try not to let any of the baking soda enter the vinegar, and then when you're ready for it, then you just turn the balloon over, then all the baking soda goes into the bottle, and then the gas that's emitted from the reaction is what inflates the balloon.
Interesting. So what are you going to do after this program now?
I'm going to keep using the MIT App Inventor and see what else I can do with it. I think I'll continue trying to learn new things about computer programming from this because it's quite interesting and not as difficult as you'd assume.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, what is Africode?
Africode is an organization whose mission is to inspire Africans to code. There are a lot of issues in Africa that I believe that could be solved technically. So for instance, over the past week, I have been at DBI and I've had to write my name on a book every day to sign in. I believe that someone should create technology to swipe your ID or something that makes it more efficient to know who's in the building and who's outside the building.
Yeah, these are pretty easy technologies we're talking about. People just need to be exposed to the fact that they can do these things. For example, all the big hotels we have in Abuja or in Lagos, they can come together and form a hotel.com and put all their information together, and so that new tourists, when they come into the city, they can just source and search for this information. It's right there for them. So this is kind of exposure we're trying to give to our young ones.
So I really believe that the idea of coding is not just for computer scientists, it's not just for engineers. I believe that anybody can learn to code. I believe it's an essential tool. It helps your critical thinking. It helps make you think faster as well. So I really believe that it's not something that we should limit to just a set of people. I believe that every African should learn to code, and that's kind of the goal with Africode. We're trying to teach as many Africans how to code.
And you can attempt to teach people how to code by going on Notepad and teaching them command line prompts and all that. But we figured it's much easier to approach them with things they're already interested in, like video games, like robots. And that's why we chose to come in robotics, mobile application development, and websites. But we focused on robotics, and yeah.
So over the past week, we've had young students from between the ages of 10 to 19 come together here at DBI to learn how to program. None of them had any experience whatsoever with programming. At the end of the program, all of them just love programming. We've introduced them to mobile development through the MIT App Inventor. We have introduced them to engineering. They built a robot and they learned to program the robot. And you should see the excitement on these kids' face. They're so creative, so intelligent, and they've been able to do a lot of great things over the past week.
Yeah, exactly. Past week, that's 5 days. And the first day they built a mobile app to create like a sort of a doodle app. It's literally, you draw your hand on your screen and you make a drawing. And the second app they built was a game where there's an image that's moving around and you have to tap it and see if you hit it or you miss it. It's very exciting and catchy game, but they made it in 20 minutes, right? One of the kids took it home and showed his parents, and surprisingly the next day the parents sent 2 more kids to join the program, and that was very exciting. It just showed how much interest they had in the program.
So a lot of the questions we've been getting is how do we teach a lot of Africans how to code? And what we've done over the past week is get students, and what they've done is they've learned and they've gone home to teach the people at home. So I have a student that went home the first day and showed her parents, and her parents were excited to know how she had been able to accomplish this, and they also learned from her. And so we believe that this would start bubbling around. I have a student that wants to go teach her friends as well, and that's how we really believe that we'll start to teach people in Africa how to code.
Yes, exactly. And in terms of fostering continuity, we obviously have a database or resource full of all their contact information, and we're going to keep that network alive. I mean, we'll have networks on Facebook, Twitter, we have a website, we have all that Gmail, so Google group. So we'll continue sharing insights on websites they can go to further learn how to program and do other things. So that's one thing we really focused on. But I think one thing that's really interesting is that our challenges,
yeah, I know, right?
How did we get to
this was a year of planning. What did we do? Yeah, where do I start? So I think one of our biggest challenges was getting sponsors. For us, we successfully got Digital Bridge Institute in Nigeria here to sponsor the program. They gave us the location, they gave us internet, fast internet, they gave us laptops. We had space to eat, this beautiful facility. We also had Infosoft Nigeria Limited provided us with a laptop, iPads, 2 iPads, and my friends in the US actually provided a Samsung Galaxy Tab for the kids. And you would not believe how much the iPad was such a motivation for the kids. But sponsoring was such a big challenge for us. We couldn't get people or companies to sponsor this program.
Yeah, because our dream would have been to have this more open where you have it be free to kids, but we're able to do as much as we can and subsidize the rate as much as we can, but eventually they still had to pay some fee to get some of this. But definitely after this first attempt we have great videos, great coverage of the event, and the parents definitely see right from the first day to this 5th day how much progress their kids have made, and we're very confident that our future events will have a lot more sponsorship, so we can concentrate more on the curriculum itself. But even building that curriculum was a lot of a challenge.
Yeah,
I mean, you can speak on that.
I know, we tried different things, right? We're dealing with kids, and how do we keep kids entertained. So I actually wanted to go straight to Java and Python and teach these kids, but I had one of my advisors tell me that kids would run away. So we had to kind of streamline the curriculum so it's very engaging and teaches them the important things they need to know. We chose MIT App Inventor because it's very fun and they actually get to install things on their phone. We chose the robot because they get to build the Mindstorm Lego robots and they get to program it as well. So they're learning engineering principles as well as programming principles. I think one of the challenges we also had was we did this all remotely. Alex is in New York, I'm in New York, and so even getting the sponsors we got was over the phone and email. It was really challenging trying to get people to be convinced about what we're trying to do, having not seen us over the phone. Even getting marketing students was a big challenge. What happened was my brother, who attended the program, and his friend had to go to schools around marketing, and they're very young, so people could not, did not believe them. So it was really challenging getting kids. I think what we ended up having to do was I had to come a little early and started marketing to schools and going to events, talk about the program, and at the end of the day we had about 25 kids.
Yeah, about 25 kids. And also very importantly, what we learned from this program is things can actually happen in Africa, things can happen in Nigeria, things can happen in Abuja. I mean, this is the midst of Boko Haram and all the security issues and concerns. These kids were able to come here from ages 11 to 18 and surprise and wow us. Okay, they were able to work with all what we were giving them. Obviously, there's the whole thing about the challenges with the power, challenges with internet. We're able to work with DBI. Once you're able to focus and plan and know what you're able to do, you can pull it off. I mean, we're able to work here smoothly. The generator was always coming back on when we had like power issues or with the internet, and then so things can actually work here. So this is directly for similar people as us who went to school in the US, who are in diaspora, who feel okay, they have an idea but they don't want to just come and do one small thing. If we all come back and do small things, it comes together. It's a big pie, right? So like, let's all do our piece and make this happen. I mean, I want to talk about the inventions this year.
Oh my God! I saw one day I really just decided. We talked about engineering, you talked about engineering that day, and I just thought we showed the video about Kevin. Kevin is a little 15-year-old boy from Sierra Leone who got the opportunity to build a radio from things he found in dust cans. He had the opportunity to also go to MIT to learn a lot. I think at the end he said he wanted to build a windmill. So I felt like my kids, the Africode kids were also like Kevin, and they should go and build stuff from what they find at home. And amazing things. So I think Adiola built a well using like an empty drink carton with viral and string and a close up. The cap will close up. Adiolu built using vinegar and baking soda. She built
an artificial inflator for a balloon. So that was a lot of chemistry.
I know, right?
Yeah. I forget her name now, unfortunately. But she built an agricultural tool. It's used for detecting diseases on the leaves of flowers or of plants. So it's I would have to ask her to even explain more of how that works.
No, all she used was a box and just a CD, and that's it. She said she had read about it. She did something similar in class, but it was just a theory, and so she thought, since we've been doing practical all this while, why don't she practicalized what she learned? And it was amazing. And we gave these kids the homework at 3 p.m. And by the next day we had amazing projects.
Built everything.
And it was just, I mean, I feel like kids should be given the opportunity to learn to code, especially in Africa. If we can just give them the skills, the knowledge they need, they can take this a mile. So mostly what I'll do, or what me and Alex will do, is just give them one thing and they would create so many things for me. They actually taught me a lot this week. They taught me stuff that I didn't even know could happen with MIT Inventor. They taught me.
Yeah. So I think that's a pretty good closing statement there at ABC. Yeah. It's
that things can happen. If there's anything I want people to learn, is that things can happen in Africa, things can happen in Nigeria, and that there's nothing wrong with failure. A lot of these kids learn by failing, and I think we taught them debugging from that. They fail, they try, they'll go back, they'll try. And things about kids is that they don't mind trying. You give the example of a bicycle. It's so much easier for a kid to learn how to ride a bicycle than it is for an adult to learn how to ride a bicycle because they don't mind falling. So introducing kids to programming is very essential because they don't mind failing. If they fail, they learn, and that's the funny thing, and they keep learning and learning and learning until they can create something very beautiful.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.